Do you know one of every three bites of food you eat comes from the bees? Today, I will show you why every farmers need bees. As far as you're into crop production, this topic is very, very important for you. Stay tuned. All right, I'm Umay Doris Ifunanya, the beekeeper, the CEO of Galaxy Natural Honey. Like I said, today we are going to talk about a topic that is very important for every farmers, gardeners, as well as you're into crop production. What's the topic? Why every farmers need bees. See, beekeeping is not just for beekeepers alone. Every farmers need bees. Like I said, as far as you're into crop production. Before we dive in, let me ask you, do you know that bees are responsible for pollinating over one third of the food you eat every day, the food you eat, the food you consume? If you know that, please drop yes on the comment section. If you don't know about it, drop no on the comment section. Now, let's talk about introduction to bees and farming. Now, bees are not just honey makers. Bees are not just there to make honey for you. They are natural best pollinators. Now, what's pollination? Pollination is just the process of transferring pollen from one flower to to another flower. Now, this process allows the plant to produce their fruit and as well their seeds. So, without bees, many crops will have poor yield. Number one, smaller fruit, and might not even produce at all. Now, for instance, you have an orange tree. It has flowered, but there's no agent of pollination to come and pollinate them so that they can fruit. After flowering, they will just die off. They won't produce anything. You see why you need bees in your farm. All right, let's talk about how bees increase crop yield. Now we are focusing on yield. Please take note, yield only. Now, farmers who integrate bees into their farm is likely to see up to 80% more fruit, especially crops like mango, orange, cucumber, watermelon, okra, and etc. Even your cashew, even your whatever crop production you are into, you are likely to see 80% yield. Now you will ask why. You know, when you have a hive in your farm, like a hive in your farm, what these bees will do is they will visit your flowers repeatedly and carry pollen efficiently from one flower to another. Now, what will the result be? You have more flower develop into fruit and your harvest is bigger. Yes, because these bees is already in your farm. Hmm? Now they don't have to go far to go and look for plants to pollinate in order to source their nectar. The plant is already within them. So what they do is just to start transferring this pollen from one flower to another. Now, if bees fails to pollinate your crop when they are flowering, or even without these bees, the flower may fall off or a kind of pollinate maybe tiny, maybe undeveloped fruit. So bees are not just helpers, they are income multipliers. Just know that. Their income multiplier. So you need bees in your farm. You need to own a hive. As a farmer, you need to own a hive in your farm so that these bees will come pollinate your crop and give you at least 80% or 70 to 80% yield. If you're a beekeeper, I urge you, sorry, if you're a farmer, I urge you to own a hive, trust a hive, then come back and tell the story next year.